Hey everyone, welcome to 1.1's update. We're going to be talking about the mercenaries gear and the corruptions. So the first part, we're going to talk about the mercenaries gear. In the video that I did with 1.0, I got that wrong with the runes that I put into it. The increased damage doesn't work with the magical casting spells. It only works with the physical damage. Very small error. Not too big of a deal. So what I did instead is I put all light facets into the weapon, one into the helm because I need one room to almost get a res cap for the mercenary, and I replaced the armor as well with Atma's Whale. And I put all light facets into it because I'm using light mercenary and he does lightning damage. So that is what I did for best in slot. If you don't want to do this, and if you don't want to do the light facets and you want to switch out to the mercenary later for the dark mercenary, what I also did as well is I just put Is runes into the weapon, and then I put all Is runes into the chest piece for more magic finds. So you can do this option if you want to, or do the facets. And now we're going to talk about the corruptions. So with the corruptions, what you want to aim for the mercenary is there is an all res corruption for the merman's boots. So it's like +8. So you want to get that for his boots because then it'll give you the full res cap because I'm missing two, and that would help out. Just res cap them. For the Ragna's Mesh, we talked about the reduced physical damage. It's actually 4%. And then for the chest piece, the weapon, and the helmet, you want to look for +1 to all skills because that's the corruption roll that they can get. And for the gloves, you can do faster cast rate for the mercenary. So that is the corruption for the gear. So I'm actually going to bring up the corruption chart when we talk about our player character. So the corruptions that you want to aim for the Whiffspring Mirage weapons, they can actually roll the +1 to all skills, so that's what you want to aim for. You can get the faster attack speed if you want to, but since we're focusing on being a Shadow Master Summoner, you want to look for these corruption rolls, +1 to all skills for the weapon. For the chest piece, we already talked about +1 to all skills. For the helmet, we talked. It's the same thing, +1 to all skills. When it comes to the boots, you want to get increased chance of blocking. It helps the parry chance for a weapon block to be higher. The gloves, same thing, increased chance of blocking to increase the parry chance of weapon block. When it comes to the belt, it's the same thing, increased chance of blocking the ring corruptions. It's your personal choice what you want to do. You can focus on physical damage reduction, life stolen per hit, or getting more life. It's a personal choice. The corruption for the amulet that you want to focus on is, of course, when you have enough high runes to afford it or craft it yourself, is a +1 to all skills. But yeah, that's something to focus on the end game. But for now, for the corruption roll, you want to focus on is increased chance of blocking. So yeah, a final end game roll call for the corruptions for your character build. Um, with the Whispering Mirages, +1 to all skills. For the helmet, +1 to all skills. For the Guardian Angel, +1 to all skills with the corruption. For the amulet, of course, you want to focus on the +1 to all skills for the corruption, but for now, just focus increased chance of blocking. For the belt, increased chance of blocking. For the gloves, increased chance of blocking. For the boots, increased chance of blocking. And for the rings, it's personal choice. You can do reduce physical damage, life stolen per hit, or more life corruption for the BK wedding rings. So that is it. That is the small update that I have for now. But you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys later.